I've shared the general strategy of 1M65 popularized by Mr. Lu in my previous video. You can find the link in the pop-up at the top right-hand corner. In short, it is the idea that you can accumulate 1 million or more in CPF at the retirement age of 65, either individually or as a couple. You may be wondering, what is the benefit of accumulating 1 million in CPF by the age of 65? In this video, I will be sharing my A.B.C strategy to generate consistent cash flow from age 55 using CPF. Remember to click the like and subscribe button if you'd like to learn more about growing your wealth through CPF. The first step of the A.B.C strategy is to achieve full retirement sum FRS and basic healthcare sum BHS, ideally in your early 30s. This concept is no different from 1M65 or 4M65 because the only way to accumulate a significant sum in your CPF is by creating a large base and providing a long runway for compounding to work its magic. Fortunately, CPF allows us to max out our SA and MA through schemes like Retirement Sum Topping Up Scheme (RSTU), where we can top up cash to our SA or voluntary contribution to Medisave account VCMA. In addition, we can also transfer funds from OA to SA, but do note that the transfer is one way. This step is also the most difficult and challenging for most of us, but once you get past this step, the rest is a breeze. The next step is to build through compounding. The beauty of this step is that you don't really need to do anything except to continue contributing to your CPF by working, ideally having a minimum income of $6,000 per month. You can also minimize the use of your CPF, example for a housing mortgage if possible. This compounding phase ends at the age of 55. This is because at age 55, it is the first opportunity to cash out from CPF based on existing policy. It's also the time where a significant portion of your SA and/or OA, which has been compounding exponentially, is being transferred out to your retirement account. By now, we know that the longer the compounding period, the more our CPF balances will accumulate, emphasizing the need to start early. Moving on to the last step, which stands for cash flow. Like any investment strategy, there must be an exit plan. After all, we need to know what the end goal looks like. This phase begins from age 55. I encourage you to watch my video above on the rules of CPF withdrawal at age 55. At 55, we'll have 4 accounts besides the ordinary, special, and Medisave account. A 4th account called the retirement account will be created. Funds in MA can only be used for medical expenses, hence it's basically locked for a specific purpose. Funds in RA, which is transferred from your SA and/or OA at 55, is also locked to purchase CPF Life Annuity Plan from age 65. So cash flow from RA in the form of lifetime payout under CPF Life only begins from age 65. I aim to set aside FRS in my RA when I turn 55. The payout at 65 should be sufficient to meet my basic retirement needs at age 65. After setting aside FRS in RA at 55, the balance in our SA and OA account will be 100% liquid. They're still earning 2.5% and 4% interest and can be withdrawn anytime. Balances in my OA and SA will be my source of income from age 55. I can choose to withdraw the interest earned each year or gradually draw down the balances over a period of time. Having cash flow from 55 is appealing as it allows me the option of retiring or semi-retiring if I wish to. 10 years later at 65, this cash flow will be supplemented with CPF Life monthly payouts for the rest of my life, which I believe will definitely allow me to retire comfortably if I wish to. To connect the dots, the reason why it's so important to achieve FRS and BHS early is because I'm looking at the excess balances in OA and SA to provide consistent cash flow from 55 onwards. If I achieve FRS and BHS at 35, I can compound for 20 years. If I achieve it at 40, I can only compound it for 15 years. Hence, my cash flow at 55 is directly dependent on when I achieve FRS and BHS. To summarize my A.B.C strategy, firstly, try to achieve FRS and BHS ideally in your early 30s through schemes such as RSTU, BCMA, or transfers from OA to SA. Next, build your CPF through compounding up to age 55 by continuing to work and minimizing the use of OA. Lastly, generate consistent cash flow from CPF after 55 by drawing down from SA and OA. CPF life payouts starting from 65 will provide an additional stream of cash flow. Look out for my next video, which I will be sharing a numerical example of this strategy. Remember to click the like and subscribe button if you find the content on my channel useful. Thanks for watching.